All right. Are we recording? We're recording. Awesome. So, hello again. Welcome back to Free Coffee. My name's Rob Riley, and it's been a while since I've sat down and talked in front of a microphone. 5 months, to be exact. But today we have some announcements. First of all, we're coming back. We're live. But I want to talk about why the podcast stopped. I want to talk about some additional announcements. But to get right into it, as everyone knows, the coronavirus is no secret. It hit back in March, and I stopped doing all interviews. So I was excited to kind of talk about the financial situation. As you guys know, I love talking about economics and the stock market and finance and business. So the coronavirus provided some interesting opportunities, to say the least, with a global recession that it put us all in. We kind of had an unprecedented look at the stock market and financially what was going on in the world. So I wanted to create content around that. But in May, the whole world was shook with the death of George Floyd, and watching that and sort of seeing the unrest in this nation hit a tipping point, and watching so many incredible people, protest and make, strive for change. I thought that my voice, especially in a time where talking about money and finance felt so wrong, was unneeded and, in fact, unwanted. So I decided to stop the podcast until now. Lexi and I donated to causes that we felt could do a better job than we could at making a change and helping make a positive impact in this world. But I just felt that, like I said, making podcasts about money and business was probably not what people wanted to consume, nor was it the right time to make that. It just felt wrong. I couldn't make content that I felt happy about making or proud of during that time, nor did I want to take any social media space or promotional space or limelight away from the things that really mattered in a time where so much needed to be said. So we took that break, and now we believe we can do this right, and we can do it safely as far as interviews, whether that's over Zoom or in person. We believe that now we have the right tools in place to make sure we can mitigate all the risk of the virus, in any way. So we believe we can make this happen in a safe manner. But I don't know if you guys hear how I'm saying that. There's something to the way I'm talking. And it's one of the big announcements that we got today. So big, in fact, it requires its own chair. So big, in fact, that I am no longer using the word I when I refer to this podcast. I'm now using the word we're, or we, or us. And that's because my man Kelvin McChesney is sitting behind the camera today, behind the mic, recording this whole thing, making it happen. And I'm super excited to welcome him to the Free Coffee team. Kelvin, can you just shout? It's going to be quiet, but say what's up.
What's up?
All right. So Kelvin has been brought on. He's come on as part of the team to produce the audio, help with a lot of the social media content, and taking this thing to the next level. I'm super, super excited about it, super honored that somebody with Kelvin's level of expertise in audio and audio engineering would want to work with somebody like me on a project this small. But we're going to try to make it happen. We're trying to take this thing to the next level together and produce awesome content and spread a good message. And I'm excited to work together. So Kelvin, thank you, brother. I'm really proud of this. But that's big announcement number one. Announcement number two, you might have already realized. You might be watching this right now. And that's something new. You might be visually watching this, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube or wherever this ends up going for the announcement. But that's the big announcement number two. It's that we're going to be providing visual content of all of our interviews. So hopefully it's enjoyable to watch. You can consume this content on Instagram or YouTube or wherever we're making content for. We're still figuring out that sort of strategy. But if audio is not for you, hopefully, the visual side of things is great. We're going to be cutting it into short form content to make it more digestible than these long form, hour, 2 hour, 3 hour long pods. And just providing content in a different way. Watch that. The laptop almost slid off Calvin's lap. We're still working on the whole setup here. This is kind of bootleg. We're going to be building a sick podcast setup in the other once I move offices soon. So we're going to be ripping these pods now. We're excited to get back at it. We launched an Instagram page. So we're definitely going to be posting there, maybe some memes, maybe some video content, audio content, whatever it might be. But it's going to be fun, and I hope you guys join us over there. It's at Free Coffee Pod. If you go by, you'll notice that we have 1,700 followers and no pictures, no profile picture at this point. So the reason I'm telling you this is you don't go there and you're like, they bought 1,700 followers. No, we archived one of my old clothing brands and just used a page that we had already. So a lot of you might already be following it, actually, at Free Coffee Pod. Go check it out. But yeah, I'm really excited to be back. I hope you guys understand why I stopped. I think we're going to come back stronger than ever. It's just, this is really exciting, and being able to build something is going to be really fun. And I'm super excited to have Calvin as part of the team. We are taking on ad slots. So if anyone knows of any businesses that are looking for a good local engaged audience, hit us up. But with that being said, keep it short and sweet. This is Free Coffee with Rob Riley, and now behind the camera, Calvin McChesney. Behind the edits, Calvin McChesney. So I appreciate you guys for listening. I appreciate it if you're here after a 5-month hiatus, and I hope you understand why we left and why we got quiet. Until next time, this is Free Coffee. I already said it, but I'll say it again with Rob Riley. Until next time, peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one.